All right, we are at the Q&A portion of our program. If I have forgotten anything, Maria, please tackle me, to use a football term. All right, Coach Diaz is new. The rest of you guys are probably tired of seeing me every year. We ask a question that works its way back toward the podium. So Coach Houston is going to be first. We do get personal with these guys, just trying to get to know them a little bit better. But a lot of you, and even our media friends who are here, like some football questions. So I'm going to start you with quarterback. I just spent 4 days at the ACC kickoff event in Charlotte, and you can't go 5 minutes without somebody talking about either a quarterback who left or a quarterback who just arrived. Every program up here, by the way, has lost a quarterback or more to graduation or the NFL or the transfer portal, and everybody has added at least one quarterback from the high school ranks or the portal, etc. So my question, and we'll get going with Coach Mike Houston of ECU, what is that quick snapshot of your starting QB and a backup, if it's been determined already, or if it's still in the mix, you could go just describe the top 2 contenders for the job. And here's my request. Please try to share some extra details that you haven't shared in 100 other interviews that you've done. That gives these folks more reason to come back every year. You see where I'm coming from? Thank you, Coach.
Well, I think anyone that's a Pirate fan and following us knows we have a pretty healthy quarterback battle going on right now. We brought in 2 transfer quarterbacks. Caton Hauser, who was the starting quarterback for the last 7 games last year at Michigan State, and then Jake Garcia, who was the backup quarterback at Missouri last year. And, just being transparent, we thought, we brought in Caton first, and we thought, Jake would come in and be, some insurance for us. But both of them had outstanding springs, and Jake really was impressive. And so it's really a neck and neck quarterback battle right now going into preseason camp. And, it's something obviously we got to make a decision before August 31st. But I couldn't tell you one way or another which way it's going to go right now. And we feel like both of them are good enough to win in our league.
Did you share any Pentagon-type secrets with that answer?
Well, one of the 2 is going to be the starter. All
right, I'll let you off the hook. Coach Oliver,
yes,
North
sir.
Carolina Central University, your quarterback snapshot.
Walker Harris from Wake Forest, right here, local guy. He sat behind our back-to-back 2 year in a row Player of the Year. And I thought he was going to transfer portal, but he hung in there and was patient. And he's got the keys to the car. He played in every game last year. Started one game when our quarterback got hurt and threw 5 touchdowns. So he comes to me on Sunday and says, "Coach, what I got to do to start?" So you got to wait for Davius to leave. But great young man, and we're very excited about him. And he's got the keys to the car.
Coach Brown.
Mark Pecker told me yesterday at Media Day that when I'm asked about our quarterback situation, say, you will know when they break the huddle at the first game when everybody else knows.
That's coach speak that's going to get me in trouble with our viewers here today.
No, I'm just doing what one of your comrades told me to do. Now, we've got 3 quarterbacks, which is too many unless you've got none. Max Johnson transferred in from Texas A&M, and he's thrown 900 balls in the SEC. He's had 4 different offenses in 4 years. This will be the 5th different offensive coordinator and the 5th different offense. He's 6'5", he's 230, he had a good spring. Connor Harrell played the bowl game for us. He runs 4.4, he's really smart, valedictorian of his high school. He had an outstanding spring, and then Jacoby Criswell, who competed with Drake May a few years ago, transferred back from Arkansas. So we've got 3 good choices. We've got to do a great job of trying to figure out how to let them separate between now and the opening game.
Yeah, Coach Oliver and Coach Brown each lost one of the best quarterbacks in school history, so interesting to watch there. Coach Manny Diaz, you're up.
Yeah, we also lost a great quarterback last year to the transfer portal, so the portal taketh away, but the portal can giveth as well. So it was mid-December, and I had just gotten on the job, and a quarterback from Texas entered the portal. It came to my attention that we have all these camps on our campuses, and sometimes some people will bring a bus full of elite middle schoolers. Wink, wink, they're supposed to, who knows what makes a middle schooler elite. And lo and behold, 6 or 7 years ago at Miami, one of those people on that bus was Malik Murphy. And he had a picture of our camp down in Miami. And somebody forwarded that picture to me after he went in the portal. So I said, well, this is worth a shot. So I sent the picture along to Malik's number. I said, it's funny how time flies. It's a small world. This is Coach Diaz, now at Duke. And that led to Malik coming from being a guy who started 2 games at the University of Texas last year. And as Coach Brown knows, if you're crazy enough to toe that line and take a snap with a Longhorn on the side of your helmet, you've got something about you. And but we have a great competition because Grayson Loftus, who was really thrown into duty last year as a true freshman, really had a great spring as well. So like these other gentlemen have mentioned, we've got a good old competition that will start off on Tuesday.
And as we turn to Coach Doran quickly, I interviewed Malik Murphy down in Charlotte just the other day, and when I asked him what helped differentiate Duke out of all the schools who were recruiting him, he could have gone to Baylor, a lot of other places. He was a high school superstar, and he was just caught behind some really good quarterbacks at Texas. Other things mattered, including Coach Diaz, of course, but he said forwarding a photo of him as a 6th grader with Coach Diaz from many, many years ago just jolted him in a way that ended up helping him.
Be nice to 6th graders.
And I actually interviewed your quarterback, Coach Doran, down in Charlotte, and he says his mullet's coming back. For anybody worrying that his hair is too short now, he's bringing the mullet back. Go ahead, the floor is yours, Coach D.
Yeah, Grayson McCall transferred in from Coastal Carolina, and been a fan of Grayson's, watching him play. We get a lot of time to watch other people, and for whatever reason, we'd see a lot of Coastal's games, and Coach Chadwell did a great job down there. And last year, he was with my former offensive coordinator, Tim Beck. Grayson's from Charlotte, was a triple option quarterback in high school, didn't really get recruited, and went to Coastal and was a 3-time conference player of the year, won multiple championships, threw for 10,000 yards, and has done a great job protecting the football. He's got a big chip on his shoulder, wanted to come home and play in a conference in his home state and prove that he belongs at this level. And so, it's rare to get a guy as accomplished as him that's from home and that comes in with similar attitude that our football team has. He's got a lot of grit, and it's really been an easy transition, so we're excited about Grayson.
This next question is more personal.